we got so much going on that is ridiculous. So we got a Goten kid and Icarus Jr. UR. I mean, Roshi literally comes out in less than 24 hours, right? We got some easy A's. We got some banner units. We got literally easy A's. I mean, we got Daima Goku Awakening, Daima Vegeta Awakening. I mean, we got the Z Warriors. I mean, goddamn, there's so much content right now that it's low-key exciting me, right? And then a week from now, like a week or two from now, we're definitely gonna get a Dokkan Fest for Halloween. So I mean, it's looking like we're eating good. Like I mean, shoot, I know I'm feeling good about global Dokkan right now. I mean, they extended the World Tournament, by the way. So if you're having trouble with World Tournament, don't worry. Like, everything should be okay. You still, like, they extended it a couple hours as well. Like, I remember before maintenance happened, we had 5 hours left. Now we have 12 hours left. I'm gonna make sure to upload this as soon as possible. It is currently 6:50 a.m. or 6:52. And by the time I upload this, it'll probably be 8 to 8:30. So I just want to let y'all know, like, World Tournament is still on if you want to grind a little bit harder, grind a little bit more. I am currently, bro, matter of fact, I'll show you just real quick how many points I got. Now, I usually don't do this. Like, when I come to the data downloads, I like to just hop straight into it. But there are a few things in game I have to show you anyways, because of new version update. That's another thing I should talk about. We're literally gonna get, you know, one of the hardest fights in the game, Bulma, in literally less than a day, bro. Like, I'm so excited. Like, these heroine battles is literally about to hit so hard. The missions are so hard. I've got so much content to make. But here, this is the World Tournament right now. And like I said, they extended it a couple hours. So if you still, you know, got some time, you can go ahead and lock in. Bro, I've done this shit 173 times, bro. And the only reason why I did this much, right, is because this jackass is my local. He would not quit. Bro would not quit. Like, I'm talking about, it started from me being at like 30 million points, bro. And I'm like, all right, comfortable lead. I'm talking about World Tournament just started. It's 2:37. I woke up early. It was like the universe woke me up just so I can get these two Grandpa Gohans early. He wasn't even in a lead, bro. It was me the whole time in the lead the entire time. And then I think it was Papa Beers or Draken. It was one of these two who ended up starting to catch up, because I did 30 million points immediately, and that only took like 3 hours. Like, if you really lock in, you could get 30 million points in like 2, 3, 4 hours. 2, 3, 4 hours. I don't really know. I wasn't paying attention, but I locked in. And then this kid right here, I'm talking about, it went from me being at 30 million day one to me being at 60 million day one, because this kid wouldn't stop. He stopped at like 50 million. Then the next day, I woke up. He was like 1 million points away from me. And so I got to the grinding. And then I've been in a comfortable lead ever since. But it's not like he's been, you know, stopping or holding up. Then I went to 60 million. He would go to 50 million. I was trying to make sure I kept a 10 million point lead. Then I went to sleep at night yesterday or 2 days ago. I went to sleep. And then I woke up and he was above me. You know, I was at like 113 million points and he was at like 116 million. And then I guess, like, cause I was asleep, and then I woke up, and I guess that's when he fell asleep, right? So he was grinding all night, but, you know, as soon as he woke back up, I was at like 150, and now he's at 150, and now I'm at 177. Bro, I really do hope. Bro, you know I'm a real grinder as well, because I go to JP and I do the JP World Tournament as well. I gotta at least get the 23 million points. I'm him like that. Like, I have to do it. Like, I have to get the content. So in the midst of me trying to grind and, you know, do all this hard work for World Tournament, on global, I had to still find a way to at least get 23 million points on JP. Now, I didn't go to 30 million points because I got so many Elder Kais that is worthless. But, you know, as a free-to-play player, you have to take advantage and grab every stone you collect. You have to. It's necessary. Now, JP is taking unnecessarily long to load. So if it don't load in the next 5 seconds, we're going back to the data download. I'm not wasting no more time. 3, 4, 5. All right. Well, you're just going to have to trust my word. I literally grinded up points on JP as well. But all right, let's get into the data download, man. So I might even include a timestamp in the video when you just want to get to the units. But unlock at 25th of October. Okay, so this is literally in 4 days. This is tomorrow. These things are tomorrow's. Now I'm gonna go over these units in this video, and then in another separate video I'm gonna go over these units right here, right? I think this is a little bit more important, but I think people are gonna be more excited for, you know, the Roshi news, the Goten Junior news, because I know what I would be excited for, right? Free to play options right here. So bond of friendship category, key +3 HP, attack and defense 50%. Key +1 and attack and defense 200%. Great chance of an additional key +1 and attack 200%, plus an additional attack and defense 150% when performing a super attack. Launches an additional attack that has a great chance of becoming a super attack. Defense +35% for all allies for 2 turns. Plus an additional key +2 and reduced damage received by 35% when there is another bond of friendship category ally attacking in the same turn. Recover 7% HP and high chance of recovering an additional 7% HP at start of turn. Okay. Recovers HP with Sweet Treat. Oh, he's like a Boo unit. Oh, he is a Majin Buu Saga unit. Okay. That's sort of cool. I mean, he's not a bad free-to-play option. I mean, if I'm completely like directing him or putting him against, you know, the Int Trunks, I say the Int Trunks is better. I'm talking about the worldwide download Int Trunks, the free-to-play option. I say Int Trunks is a little bit better because he has a dodge in his build. This is more of a weaker free-to-play unit. But he'll still get the job done, right? He's free to play. Don't really harp on him too hard. It is what it is. His 12 key greatly raises attack and defense for 1 turn, causes supreme damage to enemy, and greatly lowers defense. He's on a couple of categories right there, but we can go ahead and go back. And I want to show you, you know, one of the OGs. Now this is a must skip. Like, I know a lot of people say skip, but there's literally no reason for you to have Roshi. Now, I know how it feels when other players have Roshi and they're telling you to skip. Like, for an example, I have him on JP already. So, I mean, even if, like, it's a definite skip. Like, if you play Global or JP, as long as you get one of the units on one of the versions, you should be good to go, right? I'm not too greedy. I don't need him. Now, unless they're doing discounts, I'm not going to stun. I always do the discounts. But it's looking like since we got Pity, they're just going to keep it, you know, 3, like for 7 rounds. You know, they're doing something different. I don't really know about discounts nowadays. Hopefully they do discounts, but they might not. But if it's discounts, I'll always do the discounts. So he's a really good unit. I just think he's one of those units that's easily skippable, right? Roshi is a really competitive unit. As far as TUR standards, like, he's not the worst, he's not the best, he's just really competitive. And his team is decent. Like, if you got the UI Gokus, you got Tech UI. I'll say this, if you got Tech UI, I mean, I know I'm saying it's a skip, but I really cannot determine, you know, what you spend your stones on. But as long as you at least got a team for him, you know, then you can summon, okay? But if you literally don't even have, let's say you don't have Tech UI sign Goku, don't even go for it, right? But if you got all the competitive units for his team, then I wouldn't, because getting Roshi will actually make the missions easier, right? So there's a difference between being a free-to-play player and a pay-to-play player. Like, I can understand if you're pay-to-play, you spend money here or there, you buy packs, or you do a little stone shopping, right? I mean, if you're one of those players, then I actually do recommend you summon. But for free-to-play players, I don't recommend you summon. You can get the mission done with physical LR Master Roshi, the one that Easy 8, but it is so much harder to do. You actually need a lot of PEPPY Gal units to, you know, because remember, I'm saying all of this for a reason now. The heroine battle, like, I'm not going to read his kit. Hopefully you've been reading his kit. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't want to waste too much time, but, you know, I showed you that. And can be activated when HP is 70% or less from the 3rd turn from start of battle, or starting from the 5th turn from the start of battle only once. Recovers 50% HP, and for 1 turn, all allies Q +3 and attack and defense 30%. I'll make sure to include read by yourself beside his name, because I'm not yapping, like, it's real good information I'm telling you, but I mean, I know a lot of people just turn the volume down if you don't want to hear me when you read the kit. But he's got a real solid kit. I mean, he's pretty good, but he's nothing, you know, spectacular. He's nothing of real great importance. Now, Bowman right here, she's really good. Coquette is pretty goddamn good. Maya's good as well. But I say, I mean, don't summon on the banner. Like, this is a Peppy Scout banner. She's actually featured on Roshi's banner. This is what she does, right? Attack and defense 150%. You know, extra 180%, 86% when performing a super attack. You know, she has a high chance of dodging. She launches an additional attack that has a high chance of super attacking. She's a support for Earthbred fighters, Peppy, GALS, and Dragon Ball Saga. She changes orbs, right, to Rainbow Keys for orbs. But it's a stipulation, right? Earthbred fighters, category allies on the team. Oh, it doesn't have to be on rotation. They just have to be on team. And you're probably gonna want to run her with Roshi, anyways. All right, which is an Earthbred fighter. UI Goku's are Earthbred fighters, right? Both of them AGO and Tech. Her chance to dodge goes up as the same turn as she dodged, or receives an attack, plus an additional chance of evading an enemy's attack, including super attack, plus 10% within the same turn before the character receives an attack. Yeah, when it's written like this, all you have to do is dodge as well. You can still dodge and it still procs, right? It doesn't say it in a passive, but as long as you dodge, this shit will proc, right? Plus an additional chance of evading enemy's attack, including super attack plus 5% up to 20% with each attack evaded. Oh, okay, so they did something a little bit different. So they actually put this in her passive, and it only goes up 5%. Damn, she would have been a much better unit if it was 10%. If it just was this was the passive, this would have been so much better. But they nerfed her. Why would you nerf her? Why? What is the purpose? I don't she's good, right? She's a good banner unit. You know, raises attack and defense by 86% for one turn. That's real specific. I mean, is there a reason? Am I missing out on a lore? 186, does that mean like Bunny Boma or something, like in Japanese? Or that must mean something important, and I just don't know the message, right? Causes supreme damage to enemy and still super attack. She's really good for the team she's on. Like, look at this. She buffs all of these teams, right? Even though she, like, Earthbred Fighters is doing really good, really solid. You never know when you're gonna need her, right? She's a dodge character. She's a dodge or die. In some events, she does have ceiling in her kit, so she's not the worst, but she's not the best. I have such a habit of doing that. Let me just go ahead and delete that. So Coquette, and then we're gonna get into mine, and then we're gonna end the video. So Coquette, she's a little bit different. She's a Peppy GALS lead, right? She's for Universe 11 unit. You know, she's got that drip on. She's got that swag, right? She got it on for real. Oh my god, look at that premium. Nothing. Let's continue. Attack and defense 150%. Plus an additional attack and defense 150% when attacking. High chance of performing a critical hit. Reduces damage received by 11%. Bro, she a baddie, bro. I'm sorry. A lot of y'all saying y'all wouldn't clap some alien cheeks, bro. She fine to me, bro. Coquette, she fine, yo. Plus an additional damage reduction of 11%, and launches an additional super attack when there's another Peppy GALS or Universe 11 Peppy. Okay, yeah. That's pretty good, right? That's real good, right? Extra damage reduction and launch an additional super attack. Oh yeah, I like that. She's got a scouter. Okay, yeah. Foresees enemy super attacks within the character's attacking turn. But oh, she just has that for free. What the hell? Plus an additional attack plus 300% when attacking. And an additional damage reduction of 11% if there's another 3 or more Peppy GALS or Universe 11 category allies on a team. Hey yo, she can do up to 4 supers, right? What is her super attack effect? Greatly raises attack and defense for one turn. She's got damage reduction. She's got a scouter. She like that, yo. I'm trying to tell you, bro. She like that. Or if there's a tech enemy. Damn, what the fuck? Yo, Coquette. Yeah, Coquette, bro. Coquette, man. All right, let's go to mine. Let's stop trolling. So here's mine. I think she's the worst unit out of the batch because she doesn't really dodge. She does have dodge in her kit. I don't know why I don't see her used more often. Maybe it's because of the categories. Yeah, Dragon Ball Sagas, Earthlings, Peppy Gals, Earth Red Fighters, Dragon Ball Cedars. She's on Terrifying Conquerors. I mean, I guess. I guess. Like, I guess. Like, I guess. Like, I guess. I'm trying to make it make sense. Like, why is she a Terrifying Conquerors lead? But, I mean, I guess she was one of, like, the main, like, problems for Goku, right? But I would I don't know. I would think Sworn Enemies, because they never really got, well, I guess they cool with them now. But attacking defense 150%, plus an additional attacking defense 150% when attacking. All allies key +3 and attacking defense 30%. Oh, she just has that. Yeah, I don't know why I don't see her used more often. If she's got, you know, a chance to dodge people, I would definitely think I would see, oh, well, she's a Peppy Gal and nobody summoned for her. Okay, never mind. All of a sudden it makes sense. High chance of evading enemies attack, including super attack, plus an additional chance of evading enemies attack, including super attack, plus 20%, and launches 2 additional attacks, each which has a high chance of becoming a super attack when there's another Peppy Gal or Dragon Ball Saga category ally attacking in the same turn. Okay, so this is a little bit worse than Bulma or Coquette, right? They just need it on a team. She needs it on rotation. So I guess that's a little stipulation, but hey, if you can make it work, you can make it work. If you get 2 extra copies, you know, full dodge, right? She's got a high chance to dodge, and she'll get an extra 20% chance to dodge. Like, she'll be a good slot 3 unit, right? On Dragon Ball Saga or Peppy Gals, right? Plus an additional attack and defense 30% for all allies if there's another 3 or more Peppy Gals or Dragon Ball category ally on the team, or if there's an AGL enemy, right? I like that they added like this little extra effect. Like, you'll be strong, like you're already a little bit stronger and can guard and block, you know, and do a little bit more damage, and, you know, eat the super a little bit easier when you're going against an AGL enemy because I'm tech. And the fact that, like, they just want you to dominate the AGL opponent, right? I like that right there. Like, that's something they should add a little bit more into, right? Because you'll be supporting your allies for their 30% HP, right? And that's really good, right? I like that right there. So greatly raises attack and defense for 1 turn and causes supreme damage to enemy. I might actually do like a few summons on this banner, right? Because I do want to show off these Peppy Gal units, right? I might not pull for Roshi, but, you know, I'll see. Actually, I could just do the showcase on JP. Never mind. I could just do the showcase on JP, right? I have these units on JP already, so I guess I'll just hop over to JP because I have these units already, and I'll just save my stones on global, which is pretty much recommended. I'm glad that I have global and JP, even though after the sync, because now I get to choose whether I want to summon or global or not, right? Or save on one account and spend on one account. Like, I think that's worth something, right? Like, if a unit comes out and I'm just dying to have them, like, I'll spend some stones on one of the versions at least, while I can save up, you know, on the other version. Yeah, I think that's smart. But overall, I'm about to be eating good on global, because I'm expecting Jiren to come out sometimes during, not Halloween, next month, November. Yeah, November to December. I'm expecting Jiren to pop out, and then we can get the Goku and Frieza event finally, which is eluding us. But yo, this is a good video. This is a great day. This is a great time in history, because I mean, we're synced. We're getting more content than we need to. I mean, none of this stuff is coming on JP because they already have it, right? So this is more extra stones so you can build up, right? And yeah, I'll talk about, you know, the Easy 8 LRs in a second, and you know, the Z Warriors in another video, probably a little bit later today. But I love y'all. Take care of yourselves, man, and I'm out.